Know before
Hello,
you
everybody.
go the horrors of the
Hope
Wyatt
everybody's having a
Sicks
great
house
day.
at
I just wanted to
Halloween
come here
Horror
real quick
Nights.
and talk to you guys about the newest house that was just announced for Halloween Horror Nights. I guess I'll mention both houses. The first one was Five Nights at Freddy's, and the second one, which is the one we're going to talk about right here, the Horrors of the Wyatt Sicks. Now, who are the Wyatt Sicks? It is a faction in the WWE, which features Bo Dallas, which is the brother of Bray Wyatt, Nikki Cross, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Lumis. I wanted to make this video for the people who are unfamiliar with WWE and with who the Wyatt Sicks are and who the Wyatts are in general, so that way you can be prepared for the house itself at Halloween Horror Nights. So the Wyatt Sicks goes all the way back to 2019, I believe, which is where Bray Wyatt debuted a show called the Firefly Funhouse, which consists of Mercy the Buzzard, Ramblin' Rabbit, Huskus the Pig, and Abby the Witch. Now, this wasn't just your ordinary show. It was kind of like a promo segment that they would show during Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. And usually he would use the show as kind of like a way to call out to some of his opponents, or just kind of keep people entertained for the mid-card part of the show. The show kind of related to Blue's Clues in a way, so he kind of made it a fun, childish show at first. But after watching it for a while, it kind of gets more demonic and scary. And of course, after every show that he did, he would always say, "Remember, my fireflies, I'll always be there to light the way. All you have to do is let me in." Now, who was he talking about when he said "let me in"? Well, I will tell you. He was talking about his alter ego, the Fiend, which is a very, very demonic and scary character, so kind of like a two-faced person. Now, the Fiend was very, very scary, which kind of led to some of Bray's most amazing matches in the history of WWE, in my opinion. That led him to win the WWE Universal Championship and led him to be a part of WrestleMania. So as the years went by, the Fiend kind of developed more and more, and then eventually Bray Wyatt got released from the WWE. And then he came back, I believe, around 2022. He got released in like late 2021, I believe, and he came back in 2022. But this time he was a more different kind of character. It wasn't the Fiend. This was when he came back, when he was kind of still more demonic and scary character, but more dedicated to himself. And during this time is where we were introduced to Uncle Howdy, who was portrayed by Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas, or Taylor Rotunda. So he debuts as Uncle Howdy. And then as time goes by, they kind of work together a little bit. But then unfortunately, Bray Wyatt did pass away when they were just getting ready to form the Wyatt Sicks. So after Bray Wyatt passed away, Bo Dallas kind of left for a while, but then came back, and that's when he debuted the Wyatt Sicks. Kind of a way to pay tribute to the original Firefly's Funhouse characters. Because as you can see, Dexter Lumis is wearing a buzzard mask, which relates to Mercy the Buzzard. Nikki Cross is wearing a witch mask, which relates to Abby the Witch. Eric Rowan is wearing a rabbit mask, which obviously relates to Ramblin' Rabbit. Joe Gacy is wearing a pig mask, which relates to Huskus the Pig. And these guys have been dominant ever since debuting, I believe it was last June. And since they've been a faction in the WWE, they have already won the WWE Tag Team Championships. So I kind of wanted to just give you kind of like a backstory of who the Wyatt Sicks are, what brought them in, what their background is, so that way you can know before you go into the house on who the Wyatt Sicks are and how crazy awesome they are. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, please feel free to comment. I'm also going to post this on my YouTube channel as well. So be on the lookout for that, Adam Kennedy Vlogs. But like I said, if you have any more comments about the Wyatt Sicks, please let me know, and I will answer them for you.